Hi everyone, welcome to my corner of the internet. My name is Gwen, and today we're back with some more of the Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. Last time, I basically just followed people around town. It was probably a boring endeavor, and we're not going to be doing that today. Well, we are, but, well, sorry. I am, you're not. Because I'm actually going to go ahead and just sort of quick cut that through. I feel like we've seen enough of Skingrad. We've gotten, you kind of got the experience with me in the last part, but this time here we are, we're currently tasked with, let's back up a little bit. We're doing Paranoia. Glarthir now wants me to observe the behavior of Tautius Sextius, another suspected member of the conspiracy against him. So I've got to wait outside his house this morning and see if Tautius is following him. I doubt he is. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be going ahead and, despite the fact that I've got a lot of stuff to say and I could probably fill in all this time, I'm going to save that for probably after I'm done this little quest line, whatever. And I'm journeying to the next place on my list, which would be Anvil, I think. I think Anvil's the next place where there's a Mages Guild recommendation quest. So for now, I'm just gonna wait outside this house. I'm probably gonna speed up time a little bit, to be quite honest, because it's midnight. I don't think Buddy's gonna be getting up anytime soon. So yeah, I'll give you, we'll say, a quick cut version of what happened. Guards patrolled through the night while I stood here on this corner, suspiciously. Wait, was it? That sound, that tree, is that the sound of like leaves rustling? Actually, yeah, the sounds of the wind, what is it blowing? Like there's maybe some like dirt being blown a little bit, or that's like leaves moving. We're in the middle of city. Where are those sounds coming from? That doesn't make any sense. No, wait. We have to make it make sense. I'm guessing the vines would not create that much noise through their rustling and stuff. Like there's not enough leaves to create that kind of sound. And I'm like, well, maybe dirt had gotten blown up onto the roofs and stuff like that, but it just doesn't make sense. This is what happens when I've been sitting here for too long. I'm just like, I need to fill my brain with things. I'm like, come on. Oh, we've got a green marker. What's the green marker? Oh, that would be Glarthir. Or that's the meeting point? I don't know. Oh, I hear birds chirping now. Okay, so 6 a.m. roughly is when birds start chirping. I guess that's when. Okay, I'm starting to learn the time frames here. Like, all right, so around 6 is when birds wake up. Okay, good to know. All the birds. Are there any birds in this game? Like we've seen butterflies, but it would be really nice to see some like ambient birds like that. I feel like that would add a lot of life to the place. Just having them flying around. Like we've got butterflies. Why can't we have like birds? You know, jumping from tree to tree. Actually, yeah, that would have been really nice. We hear them! We know they exist! But we never see them! Their stealth is too high! Stealth birds!
I'm so hungry.
Gotta take care of the beggars. Gotta take care of the beggars.
Thank you, kind lady.
Was that a seagull? Who sees me right now? I'm visible to someone. Those people feel like they're way too far. Is it just because of the lighting? Can they see me from this far away? I guess because I'm standing right in the light in the middle of the day, right? Because I think we established that light does play a role on stealth mechanics. So that's my guess, is that it's these people over here. So if I move further away, eventually to be out of their view distance, I'm assuming, yeah, it definitely seems like the line of sight. Is it the guard if I move this way? Yeah, it's the guard. When I break line of sight with the guard. Oh, is he awake? Well, his house is open. I'm in his house! I can hear him walking. I know he's here! Crap! Been spotted! Wait, is that even the right person? Don't mind me. Just gonna creep up to you to see what your name tag says. Yep, that's him. Floating books.
If you don't mind, I have things to do. Would you leave now, please?
Oh, sure. Yeah, I'm going. Alright. We're getting kicked out of the house. That's fine. We need to see where he needs to go and what he's trying to do. For all we know, he's going to be following Glarthir. They passed in the street. but he seemed completely uninterested in Glarthier. Very suspicious. He's got a bit of like a swagger to him, eh? There, he's like, he's moving them hips. Where are you going? Why is it that every time we leave the place, like every time we leave Skingrad, it starts to like storm, but whenever we're in the city, like this never happens? But hey, at least I know how to get to this place that I accidentally loaded into the other time. I'm like, oh, this is where this bridge is. Your sneak skill has increased. We are now in Castle Skingrad. Actually, this is a new place. Oh wait, is he just taking this as a shortcut? He's like, I'm not staying here. I'm just trying to lose the person following me. Oh no, it's the county hall. Oh. Okay, well. Okay, so while he's coming here,
How do you do?
and I don't want to cut this out because
holy
crap.
I don't
I don't want to cut this out because this is a new location that we haven't been before. But I think it's pretty safe to say that Buddy here is not following what's his name? Glarthier.
They say that when
Nobody can see me behind this chair. Still can't see. Oh, darn, he saw me. Oh, that's a cool view. I like this. The shame it's all instanced, because it would be kind of cool to see the people down below, but... Still a cool view. Like, I like the view from up on top of the hill here. Like, you really get a good view of everything. Good place. Good location. Oh, crap. I lost them. They were just talking about someone who would want to hurt Tutius, and I was like, wait, I'm following Tutius. Wait, that makes me look really suspicious. Like, someone's got it out for him. I wonder who would want that. Well, maybe it's that dark elf that's been following him around all day. It's like, uh-oh. Whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What if this is a setup? I'm the one who's being seen following these people around. And then what happens if they like all turn up dead or something, and then like the guards are like, well, we saw you following behind them, and it's like, oh crap. But that's a crappy, actually no, that would be kind of, because I'm like I could easily defend myself by being like, well, Glarthier asked me, but then again they could just be like, well, like look. Then they could be all like, I'm just imagining like how that would play out. Like if I was like, well, Glarthier told me to, they'd be like, yeah, he's paranoid. He'd be a convenient person for you to blame it on. That would be interesting. I've got to say, okay, like I know I said I was going to be doing like a quick cut thing, but I want to interject in this one part because it is pertaining to the quest I'm on right now. As much as following a character around town that's generally not doing anything, like I feel like it's probably pretty safe to say that this person has absolutely no interest in Glarthier, but for, you know, the sake of completionist, whatever, I'm like, okay, I'll follow him around. Why not? Honestly, but I'm pretty sure I can conclude he's not doing anything. I've got to say, that aside, this quest is actually kind of refreshing. Because it is making, I don't know if it's just because I've got a lot of time to think. The other ones are just like very sort of straightforward, like go here, do this. But this one here has actually got me kind of like, where are you going? This has got me running around all over town and stuff, just following people. So I've got time to sort of like ponder. But like even like the way I've got a choice of how I can, like if I can tell a guard, if I can be like, well, you know, is he dangerous or not? Do I say that the person was absolutely, like, I have a choice in telling Glarthier if the person was spying on him or not. Like, there's some choice there. And I feel like there's some unknowns there. I'm not sure how this is going to play out. So, like, this one here, like, when I first started, the first quest for the Magus Guild, where I had the choice of choosing either, was it Telekinesis or the Altmer? I think it was an Altmer. In, whatever the first town was that we started in, God, was it Coral? I don't remember. You know, the first one we started in. like that one there, like I had a little bit of that, like, oh, cool, okay, I don't know how this is gonna play out. Like, who do I believe? And since then, I haven't really had a quest where I felt like there's different paths that could happen. But there's definitely a degree of uncertainty here with this Glarthier quest, with this this Paranoia quest, and so. Like, this one here has actually been kind of a highlight. As boring as I'm sure as it's been to watch, which is why, like I said, I wanted to just do some quick cuts in for the other path. Because if he's asked me to like follow somebody else, I'm just gonna be like, holy crap! It will be a bit much. But if I forgot where I was going with that. Regardless. It's been kind of a breath of fresh air. It's felt more like an actual quest. It felt like something where I have some agency in it, and I like that. There's some uncertainty. I don't know how this is gonna play out. It's letting my imagination kind of like start thinking of different possible outcomes and how things are going. So far, this has definitely been, like I said, one of the better ones in my opinion. So, yeah, I'll get back to this following buddy here, and, what time is it? What time? It's 5:53. Okay. We're getting close. I'm hoping you're gonna go home, and then I'm just gonna, like, wait around for 6 hours behind the chapel, because I don't feel like following you around anymore after that. But yeah, this has been a, I've liked this quest so far. It's one of those ones where it makes me want to come back and play it again and try something different to see if there's a different outcome. Because I really hope it's not just like an illusion, and like all quests, like all paths lead to the same outcome. Because that would be really disappointing. But at least for now, there is some sleight of hand. There is some trickery going on, and if they all do lead to the same end, at least it makes me feel like there's some agency. And at the very least, that is a good thing, and very welcome. And where is Buddy going? Like, this is getting okay. Now I'm feeling like this is suspicious. Not anything to do with holy crap, Glarthier, but just with the fact that you decided to come out into a field in the middle of the rain. What sees me? What sees me? It can't be him. He has his back turned to me. And it can't be an enemy because the music would have changed. So, holy crap! Oh! I'm like, where did he go? Holy crap. Wait! Didn't Glarthier say he had eyes on the back of his head? He's looking at me through with the eyes on the back of his head. Oh! You just really like standing out here in the field in the middle of the storm, don't you? Are you waiting for someone or something? He's definitely aware of me somehow. From my bush, I can still see him walking around out in this field. What is the guy doing? All right, let's go meet up behind the chapel. Right behind you. If anyone you should be paranoid about, it's me. I'm the one running around town creeping around behind everybody. Just because some random elf is like, hey, I think someone's been following me. Hey.
Tell me what you learned about Tutius Sextius.
The guy is crazy and loves that field. But he's definitely not watching you. I don't know what he's doing, but he's definitely not watching you.
Really? So you're saying that neither Bernadette Penniless or Tutius Sextius is part of the conspiracy against me? Hard to believe.
Now, this is the one part that I'm like, this is the one part I wish there was a choice about. What about the reward you promised?
Yes, the gold that you value so highly. I wonder what price betrayal... Never mind that. We shall see. I do have one more name for you.
Okay, so I think he's, yeah. I think he's. I think I mentioned this last time. I'm like, it's what he believes, and I'm not telling him what he. I'm not confirming his beliefs, So he's starting to think that I'm in on this. All right, what else do you want me to do?
Do you know David Surly? Yes, of the famous Surly Vineyards. Pillar of the community, etc. Who would ever suspect him? Perfect cover for the ringleader of the whole conspiracy. He watches my house constantly. You'll see. He leaves his house early each morning. Watch him and report back to me here at midnight as usual. Make sure he doesn't notice you.
All right, tell me about these people here. Tutius Sextius.
I was sure he was part of the conspiracy. Sure of it. I guess it just goes to show... Well, we'll see what it goes to show, won't we? The Surly house is right next door to mine. A large house with a backyard conveniently located to observe my every move.
Wow, your tone is very different when you're talking about Davide. Or I think that's how you pronounced his name.
I'm listening.
52. Didn't we boost that up last time? I think we boosted that up last time. So has our disposition with him gone down? Crap, I don't remember what it was at. I'm pretty sure, yeah, we had it up in the 60s. Yeah, that's right, we had a hard time getting it up. But it was up in the 60s. So it's gone back down. Yeah, so this indicator, this random number that I'm privy to, that I have access to seeing, is telling me that his opinion of me is dropping. Can I bring it back up? Because now I'm kind of like, I'm wondering, I'm like, okay, there was that idea of talking to the guards, but like I don't see him as being dangerous. But it's definitely sounding... It's definitely sounding like he's not trusting me. But he hasn't shown any signs of danger, aside from, you know, the paranoia, but that's technically, like, when I think danger, I think of, like, violent tendencies and crap, but I don't see any indication of that. So, I'm going to... Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna follow the guy around the whole day. I'm just gonna... One, I'm gonna bring up my disposition with you, and then I'm gonna follow dude around for, like, maybe an hour, and then I'm gonna come back here and wait until midnight. 62.
Be careful. David Surly is the ringleader. You must not let him catch you watching him.
Ringleader of who, though? We've already disproven that nobody else is actually following you. So yeah, you clearly don't believe my conclusions. Actually, does the journal give me anything? Glarthier has one final person for me to investigate. Okay, one final. So this is, yeah, okay. He believes that David Surly is spying on his house. I should observe him for a day and then report back to Glarthier at midnight at our usual spot behind the Great Chapel. Yeah, yeah, it says right here in the journal. He was harder to convince this time and seems to be starting to mistrust me now. I have a feeling if I find nothing again and he's like, he finds out, yeah, he's gonna turn on me. But then, okay, so then it makes me want, okay, then the question becomes, what does he do if he doesn't trust me? If he feels like I'm playing at him, then he might become violent, right? So I feel like I kind of have to plan ahead. Do I cut things off now? Or do I deal with him becoming violent at the time? Because I feel like the game is kind of seeded that he could become dangerous because they're telling you, the guards are like, well, tell us if he becomes, like, starts getting dangerous, and they've already made comments about how he's getting worse, right? Yeah, they made comments about how it's getting worse. So this is a slope. This is a line. He's not holding steady at just normal paranoia here. He is actively getting worse based off of the guard's own account. So there is a chance that he gets angry with me, or thinks that I'm just trying to take advantage of him, and then he like goes after me at the end of the third night. So, but technically, he's not shown any sign of being dangerous at this moment. Unless, you know, you're using... see, right now I'm kind of torn between, like, Oblivion's, like, developer logic. Like, all the quests up to this point have been kind of like... They've signposted things, but I'm trying to... and as such, I've kind of gotten this thing where I'm like, okay, I'm trying to figure out what the game is telling me versus what would actually happen in this world. And in this case here, I feel kind of, one of the reasons why I'm liking this quest is because it's making me think in realistic terms. I'm like, okay, what could happen here? So, he doesn't read to me as dangerous yet, and so I'm gonna go ahead and, I'll follow the guy for the day. I'm not gonna report anything, besides that, yeah, it's a guard. We're not a big fan of guards, so Glarthir's up early. Oh look, Cyrile? Davide? Cyrile! Excuse me, sorry. Is predictably not even going near Glarthir or his house, and is instead walking out. It's probably going, you know where he's going? He's gonna check on them grapes. He's gonna check on his vineyard. And that's what he's doing. Look at that, look at him go do business. Go business guy, go do business. And you, Riemann Broder, you also go do business. Go be business people. You, horse, go be a business horse. Bay horse. Or do you mean neigh horse? Nope, sorry. I'm like, oh, that wasn't even bad. That was just, that was worse than bad. That was like, nad. Nad? What the heck is nad? I don't even know what that was. I think my brain was just like, replace B's with N's. There we go. That's my curse. You know what? Actually, while we're here, we are at the vineyard. And I know we can sort of steal these. Oh, can we? Oh, I guess we can't. I was like, I'm just gonna take me some grapes. Oh yeah, we can. Okay, it doesn't count as stealing, but I do. I want to try remote manipulation. I want to see how far away this can. Actually, wait. As it is. Well, why is it orange? Why is it orange? Wait a minute. Okay, if I'm up close and I look between both. Oh, the text is close, but if I back off a bit. Okay, it's still light. It changes to orange. I'm guessing that's telling me that's the range on my my telekinesis. Oh, that's handy. Here, let me try. Is it just because I have telekinesis selected? Here, let me choose a different spell. Yeah, it doesn't even show up. But if I have remote manipulation, okay. Oh, okay. So is it not like it's 20 seconds on target? Okay, how does this work? Am I not close enough? Okay, I don't know how this is supposed to work. If I cast it, it's for 10 feet. Okay, telekinesis 10 feet for 20 seconds on target. I can't. Okay, is there anything to grab? Okay, so I can harvest them from here? What? Is it just because okay, does it not work on plants? Can you not use telekinesis to harvest things at a distance? Okay, let me find a container. I need to try this out here. So let's say there's a barrel over here. Hopefully hopefully the barrel is considered a container. Okay, so there we have a barrel. We're nice and far away. No, okay, we can't interact with it. What? Okay. Huh. Wait, do I have to hold it? No. What? Wait a minute. Does it not work like, But then why would it show me that I can, like, interact with the object at range when I have telekinesis selected, but then when I unselect it, it no longer lets me see things from range. Like this, like for instance, like it shows me right here. I can loot, but nothing happens. Nothing happens. But if I switch to a different spell, it doesn't even show up. So that tells me that remote manipulation does affect how you can interact with like these objects. Like I should theoretically be able to loot these things. Huh. Does it only work for like objects that you can like physics around? Like that doesn't make any sense. How does the telekinesis work? So I can successfully harvest grapes by going up to them. Okay, I need to find an object on the ground. Or, hey dummy, just drop one. Oh yeah, there's an idea. Let's just drop Potion of Cure Paralysis. Drop it on the ground. Alright, there's an object on the ground. Now, at range... Wait, it's oh, that's right, because it's counted as stolen. Can I be caught re-stealing an item? Okay. Wow, this is actually a really useless spell because everything's in containers. I'm not likely to find an item. I'm not likely to find an item I actually want to steal outside of a container, right? Yeah, so Telekinesis is a pretty garbage spell in this game. Okay, I need to test a theory though. Okay, I need to find somebody. I need to drop an item in front of them, a stolen item, and then pick it up and see if that counts as giving me, like, if that gives me a bounty. Because if I can get busted for just dropping a stolen item and then picking it back up, that's a pretty big is there anyone around? Grateful Pass Stables. Hi! You wanna help me do an experiment? Alright, I'm just gonna quick save. I'm gonna stand right here in front of you. And I'm gonna drop this Potion of Cure Paralysis. Oh my! Look at this stolen item. I better pick this up. Bounty 0. Okay. So while it counts as a stolen item, it doesn't get reported as a crime. Cool, thanks for letting me do some science with you. Alright. Let's run back and report to Glarth. Why can't I open the door? Oh. See, the telekinesis is actually messing up the distance in which I can I can tell if things are happening. This is so weird. Yeah, I feel like telekinesis just doesn't make sense in this game now. Like if there was cool loot.
No time to talk.
Okay, I didn't want to talk to you. If there was actually like items out that were worth stealing out in the open, like I mean there's some items you can find, some items, you know, sitting around like Mage's Guild and stuff. Like you can find some things, but generally like I feel like it's a very early game spell and gradually over time will lose its, I guess, usefulness as you play the game. Because as you start playing the game, all the loot you're gonna find, all the loot you're gonna want to find is all going to be stuff in chests and stuff. Right? Maybe for levers? Maybe it's okay for like setting off traps. So maybe it's got a very different use case than it did in Morrowind. Like yeah, I could if I change my if I change like my perspective a little bit there, like okay, it's useful in a different way than it was in Morrowind. I still feel like overall though it is sort of a net loss in usefulness, which is a bit of a shame. Okay. The compass marker just turned green, which tells me that Glarthir is on his way here. I totally followed Cerealia guy all day and found that he I have no idea. Honestly, I followed him out to his business place and then just walked away. because it's really clear that that this guy's just paranoid. I think the one thing, like, I do feel like I see where the game is sort of pushing this quest. I feel like this quest could have branched out in many different ways, but the fact that we keep asking for money feels very... Oh, it just went red again. I guess he's not coming. Oh, there he is. Holy crap. He has an axe on his back. Yep, he's ready. He's ready to go. Okay. I'm gonna go tell a guard. Yep. Buddy's ready for... I hate running to the guard. Okay. Do I deal with it myself or do I go to a guard? Okay, let's go to a guard. I mean, he's got the axe. It's very clear what he's wanting to do here. Guard? It's the middle of the night. Where are the guards? Guards? Oh, there's one. Holy crap, okay. Hey, dude. Hi.
11 of the evening watch and all's well. Long day, ma'am.
Yeah, Glarthier? Dude is, he's got an axe.
You have something you want to tell me about that nutcase?
Yeah, he needs to be arrested.
Why? What's he done?
Nothing yet?
Then there's nothing I can do. Too bad.
What the heck? Didn't you guys tell me to... Alright, I guess we're...
Good day.
Yep, I suspected. You're useless. Alright, let's go deal with Glarthier. There we go. There was that illusion of choice. It just stripped it all away. I'm like, okay, there it is. Or maybe because I've passed the point of no return. I feel like now is the point where I should have been like, been able to say, okay, I can confirm that he is dangerous.
So, what did you discover about the upstanding David Surly?
All right, I quick saved right before here. I want to see what happens if I say he's spying on me.
And so it all falls into place. Yes, it all makes sense now.
What?
Here, this is your last task. And so it all falls into place. Yes, it all makes sense now. Here, this is your last task.
Okay, hold on. He just wrote something on a piece of paper. Okay, here we have a precedent in the game where it actually points out that somebody is doing something other than just talking to you. We know that they will say, if they're pointing to something on a map, we know that if they were going to write something down for you, they're going to write it down, and you can actually hear it in the dialogue. Cool. This is not the canon. This is a Force Science off branch. What about the reward you promised?
Here's the gold, as promised. I always pay my debts, and then some. Do the last task in that note, and I will pay you much, much more.
Is it to kill them? 200 gold? Okay, let me see the task. Glarthier wants me to kill David Cyrile, who I said was spying on him. He told me to meet him behind the Green Chapel at midnight after David was dead, and he would pay me 1,000 septims. Not what he said, but okay. Alright. I'm going to the guard now. Oh, but I lied! I hate lying. I really don't like lying. But I feel like to save... Ooh! Like, this is a personal thing. I really hate lying. But I feel like to save people's lives...
How can I help you?
Okay, come on.
Something I can help you with.
Yes! Glarthier!
You have something you want to tell me about that nutcase?
He wants me to kill someone!
Why? What's he done?
Show Glarthier's note.
Damn. He's finally gone completely bonkers. Thanks for the tip. Now stand aside and let the guard do their work.
Oh, okay. I guess we have to watch. Oh no. Oh no! This is not gonna end well. This is really not gonna end well. What? Like, I feel like I could have done that myself. But I guess it,
Protect and serve. It's what we do.
you were supposed to arrest him!
Sad story. But at least we stopped him in time, thanks to you. Good day.
I feel like the outcome would have been the same either way. So there we go. There's that illusion of choice. I feel like all paths led to him dying. Sorry, Glarthier. Glarthier's key. I mean, I guess you won't be needing your house anymore. I'm so so freaking callous. I feel really bad right now. But, okay. But I know, see, here's the thing, I know that, okay, let me, actually, you know what, this is gonna be canon. I'm gonna, like, just save canon. There we go. Now I'm gonna load my quick save. I wanna verify here. Yeah, he's not spying on you.
Just as I suspected, they've gotten to you too! Not one of them involved in the conspiracy, and you expect me to believe that? Now I know for sure that they are all in on it, and therefore they all have to die, starting with you!
Yeah, so all paths. Oh, crap. I just want to see how strong he actually is. Ooh.
And to think I trusted you.
Glarthier is dead. My attempts to convince him that there was no conspiracy against him have ended in tragedy. Alright. No, not where I wanted to load. I wanted to load from, canon. I mean, we got some skill ups with the fight with him, but, no, okay. So yeah, there was that whole illusion of choice. Wait, yeah, so active quest done. Alright, I guess we're going to, join the Mages Guild. We're off to our next town. We're gonna head off towards, where was the next place? Anvil. Anvil was the next place we were going. Right. Alright, so we're done here in Skingrad. Off to Anvil we go. I'm actually not sure how much of this video I had to cut out, so, I guess I'll try to push my recording time a little bit longer to make sure that I've got enough here to fill up a whole, I guess, viewing session. Whatever. All right, let's go. Honestly, if I can talk about, we'll say a bit more of a meta sense, if we're just talking like YouTube and stuff. Like the average view time is actually rather, it's actually really low. It's like shorter videos actually, I guess by the numbers would be better for the channel, but I'm like, but the vocal number of people, the vocal, we'll say. Yeah, I don't know how many. I don't know if it's a minority or a majority, whatever. I mean, according to the analytics, it's the minority. But the vocal part of my audience says they prefer longer ones. So, hey, if you're a quiet person and you're like, give me shorter videos, then I might be able to accommodate you. Might be more frequent episodes, and I'll put out more of them. Like, it'd be the same amount. They'd just be broken up. If you prefer that, then, hey, maybe we can work something out, but let me know. Let me know what you think. Oh, you're a highway person. Whoa. Oh! I got clever girled! I'm sorry. Alright, that's right, I'm building up my arrow skills. Oh, you healed rather quickly, actually. Just keep kiting them. I mean, I'm getting really good practice. These arrow duels always crack me up. There we go, that should do it. Oh, it didn't. Traitor your own race? You attacked me! That is certainly a pose. Now, my armor... Actually, I'm going to take this leather cuirass because, if I recall correctly, the one I am wearing is considered... Oh, it's the greaves that are stolen. Rough leather cuirass. Oh, it's actually got a defense of 3. 3. What's the difference between the rough one and the non-rough one? Basically nothing, except my old one is in worse shape. How are your boots? I'll take the boots. Thanks for the stuff. Let me check in on you. Now, I'm in the market for some for a short sword. So the next short sword I come across, I will be taking, because as much as like I'm, you know, the dagger fits, there is a range limitation. What is that? What did I just see? What is that? What is that? Based on like range and durability, I want to yeah, I want to upgrade to, we'll say, a short sword. What was that? Okay, someone sees me, but the music hasn't changed, so... Hello? Huh. I guess it was just some animal that sees me? Alien well. You draw power from the well. Oh, and okay, what effect is that? Fortify Magica. Okay, cool. Alright, so back on the road. I guess we could stop at Kvatch. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Something in the deep recesses of my mind is screaming, wait a second, Kvatch. Yeah, it's going, wait a second. There's a reason why there's no Mages Guild recommendation in Kvatch. That's right. Okay, I'm sorry. It just clicked to me. Kvatch is tied to the main quest, right? That's where we were supposed to stop and find the heir. He's currently serving as a priest in the Chapel of Akatosh in the city of Kvatch. I must proceed to... Okay, I remember now! Oh, wow! I can't believe I went this far without remembering that. Kvatch is a big deal! Oh, there's an imp up there. That's cool. Hello, little... Wait. Did you show up on my map? Firelight Cave! And it's not on my map! There's a dungeon here that's not showing up on my map! Wait, is it just this? Is it just that the marker's a little bit off to the side? Like if I run up here? You found Firelight Cave. Ah! I got excited for a second. I was like, oh, there's dungeons that aren't recorded on the map that don't have little markers. No, the marker was just off from where the actual cave was. Darn it! It wasn't a feature, it was a bug. Oh man, okay. All right. So yeah, I do remember a little bit now. Kvatch is, yeah, this is where things get, we'll say, quote unquote, interesting. Part of me wishes I hadn't remembered. Part of me is like, no, I wanted to be like super surprised. I don't remember like any details about it, but I remember Kvatch is going to be a big deal. So, I'm kind of torn. Do I stop at Kvatch because it's right there, or do I keep heading towards Anvil? Because I kind of feel like there's a Basava cave. Oh, what happened here? We have a body. Are you a scripted death or oh, it's a guard. That's a bandit. Oh, sweet lockpicks. So I guess the Legion guy came by and cleared out the camp for us. Oh, it's a steel dagger. Darn it! I was hoping for a arrow of fatigue. Ooh, enchanted arrow. I'm starting to come across those now. That's cool. Boots and gauntlets. So yeah, I'm torn. I don't know if I should continue on with the Mages Guild quest, or if I should take a stop and sort of start, or we'll say pick the main quest back up. Something's coming at me. Holy crap! You were a lot closer than I was expecting. Whew. That scared me. Not expecting them to be that close. Alright, so I love how I got this boost for my magicka, and I just decided to completely just sort of squander it. I'm like, no, I'm working on my marksmanship. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. Okay, I basically spent the entire last episode complaining. I hate that. Because I was, oh, it's a boar. Boar's coming after us. I had gotten a comment. Oh, it was a much earlier video, because that's right, was it 21, I think? Where I went in about how the whole map and compass system worked, and I was complaining about that, and I reminded myself, well, sorry, I didn't remind myself. People defending Oblivion's quest and compass system reminded me of my memory dump video on why we play the games we play. And it made me sort of revisit that. I was like, wait a second, I outlined why I love playing games. And I was like, holy crap! Like, how did I not see before why Oblivion bothers me? And it's because, dude, I had it! I'm so glad that you don't get, there's not like an experience point thing. It's like he got last hit. Like, no, he stole my experience! Yeah, so like, if you haven't watched it, you go ahead and check it out with my memory dump video on, why we play the games we play. And in it, I actually go over why I play games. Like, I kept asking myself the question, why, to really drill down and figure out the core things of what I try to get out of games. And why I choose to play the games that I do, and, you know, what elements in games are most important to me. And for me, it's all about mystery and exploration. I want those unknowns. And so, for me, the fun part, the exciting part, is the being lost part, is the figuring things out, it's the puzzle part, is finding out where to go, not knowing where things are, not knowing what things are, just being completely lost and having to piece things together. That is the fun part to me. Having a marker on a map telling me exactly, you are going to go to a fort, you are going to go to a town. Like, to me, that is not fun questing. To me, that is boring. So the second I know exactly where I'm going, the second I know, like, if there's no mystery, if there's nothing for me to sort of pick apart and try to figure out, I am bored. So a lot of Oblivion's systems, by their very nature, are boring to me, which is why I complain about them. I'm not saying that this makes it bad. So many people seem to be taking offense to, well, I perceive it as offense, because some of the comments, I'm just like, why are you, okay, sure. Like, I'm just talking about my preferences here, but okay, sure, like, I get that a lot of people prefer the system. That's cool, that's fine. If it works for you, awesome. But personally, my problem here with Oblivion is that there's no mystery. I know where I'm going all the time, even when I don't understand, even when I haven't been able to piece things together, and I know I'll never be able to piece things together because the game doesn't give me all the puzzle pieces. The game, it's like there's a there's a box. There's like a puzzle box, but I opened it up, and all it is just a picture of what was in the box. There's no puzzle pieces, or like the puzzle's already all the way done, but there's like one spot where I can put in my own puzzle piece. It's like, oh yay, like that's what Oblivion is. Like, there's no mystery to the loot. There's no excitement of going, oh, I wonder what kind of loot I'm gonna find, because it's all leveled. I know what I'm gonna be finding. There's no excitement in finding what kind of enemies I'm gonna be facing, because guess what? They're all leveled. It's all very predictable. I don't have to work out where I'm going, because hey, the marker shows me exactly where I'm going. There's very little mystery to the game. And if you just want to go ahead and play and have that adventure of, you know, swinging the sword, because the combat in this game is fantastic. I love the combat in this game. So like the moment-to-moment gameplay of Oblivion is fantastic. It is awesome. I love how this game plays. It is so good. But there's no mystery for me. And that is the thing I rate above all else when it comes to priorities and what I want out of games. Okay, the dog's attacking me. And because of that, the game frustrates me because I often find myself actually bored. Like, when I'm not in the middle of a fight, like when I'm in the middle of a fight, I'm actually having fun. Like, it's exciting, it's cool, all right, cool, you know, this is adventure. But the second that fight is over, it's like bored. Because my mind is always looking for puzzles, for things to pick apart. It's always looking at a hill going, you know, what's over that hill? Like, I can't even find a dungeon just randomly out in the wild. Like earlier, I got excited over that dungeon because I was like, oh, you're not even on the map. There's nothing pointing towards you, and that excited me. And then I noticed, oh, that was just an oversight. You know, oh, the marker is there. It's just off to the side. Like I would have I still had a marker basically telling me where it was. And so. And so, like, that is my main problem with Oblivion. I'm not saying Oblivion is a bad game. I'm saying that as far as what I value most in games, Oblivion falls short. And I think that with that in mind now, I actually don't want to stick. If I stick close to the Forester too much, or the Legion Guard, whatever, I'm going to lose a lot of opportunities to actually fight. Because he's just gonna kill everything. But I think that it's good that I realize that, because now that I'm aware of that shortcoming, and now that I'm aware that Oblivion's not going to be giving me that, I can stop expecting it. And if I could stop expecting it, it'll help me, we'll say, enjoy the things that the game does offer. Like, just rush to combat, rush into fight, because ultimately that's where I feel like the game excels. The game is at its best when in combat. Feather, I guess, sure. And while we're at it, oh, I don't need to drink one now. Okay. Your sneak skill is increased. Woot! So yeah, I finally came to that realization, and I'm not saying that makes it wrong or a bad game, but I'm saying that based off of what I prioritize in games, Oblivion falls short, and as such, I don't think I will ever be able to love it as much as the other games. I'm hoping I'm hoping that Skyrim fixes some of those things. I know that in some ways it doesn't, but from what I understand, in some ways it also dials back some of the hand-holding. It'll be interesting to see. I'm curious to see, and I wish I kind of had that realization before I came in to Oblivion, but I guess you can't until you've actually played it and had time to really analyze things. So I am excited for my eventual dive into Skyrim, and I will be keeping that in mind when I go into the game. But anyways, oh, what's going on? Oh, okay, wait, what was your name? What was your name? Are you just random dude? Hertel, what are you running for? See, my mind latches on. I'm like, this is strange behavior. This is different behavior. Oh, is it the wolf? No. What are you doing? Oh, are you trying to lead me to Kvatch? All right, well, I'm right on the, I'm at a crossroads, like literally. I could either go to Anvil or I can go up to Kvatch. If I go to Anvil, I can get my final recommendation and start fast traveling my way around the map, which does sound exciting. But Kvatch, there's also some excitement up there. I'll take some time to think about it. So we're gonna go ahead and end things here. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you did not, I'm sorry, leave it a thumbs down. Either way, let me know what you thought in the comment section. Next time, don't know. We will either be going to Anvil or Kvatch. One of those two. You'll just have to show up next time to find out. But until next time, until that decision is made, I would like to ask you all of you, that's right, every single last one of you, to game on.